Hey guys, after a long time, this is my video on software testing in Python. Yeah, it's since a long time I don't put any video in YouTube, but today I think to make a video on the testing software and how you can use it into your software. Now, testing software is a really huge topic, but that is not much difficult. Now today I am going to show how you can write a simple test within 10 lines of code. So if you understand that, after that we need to understand what is software testing. So software testing is a method to check whether the actual software product matches the expected requirements and to ensure that software product is defect free. Now it involves the execution of software systems component using manual or automated tools. So you can do it manually or automatically and to evaluate the more properties of interest. Now the software testing will help the developers to identify errors, gaps or missing requirement in contrast to the actual requirement. Now if you have I think now you have a little idea what is software testing is. So now let's get into the programming so you can understand what is software testing. Now in this folder I created a testing folder, and into that there is a main.py. This is going to be our main function, and into that a sum.py. Basically that will be our main source code, and against that to testing that we will be using the test.py to write our tests. Now before you dive to writing your test, you need to make couple of decisions, like what do you want to test. Now I defined that I'm going to test the sum.py, where like it will take two numbers and just sum them up to make that function. That will be our test. And after that what are we going to write, a unit test or integration test? So for now we are going to write a unit test. It's basically like we are testing a unit of function or unit of code. Now when you got your these two questions answered, then we will structure of a test, like how it look like how we can create the inputs and how the execution of the code being tested, and capturing the output and also comparing the output with an expected result. Now for this coding, like after defining these questions and these points, you can use any other libraries to start your coding in Python and write tests. For now I am going to use the PyTest, but Python has an inbuilt module called unit test, and as well as a library called nose2. Now if you want to check about more, you can go to just the unit test framework, and into there you can get a better idea how to write tests and everything. And also there is a library called nose2. Nose2 basically has same type of library of unit test. You can use that too if you want, but for now I am going to use the PyTest. Now let's check. Currently I have PyTest installed. You can see that there is no test written, so this is not going to execute any other test. Now if you want to install the unit test, you just run pip install PyTest. It will install the PyTest into your system. And so I think you understand how to do this. Now let's create our code. So for this I will create some function it will takes two argument A and B, and so it will return integer, and like it will take two numbers and just return them. So now this is our basic function is ready. Now to execute that, I'm going to import this from the sum module. You can see that I imported that. Now if I just print one comma two, then you can see that it is executing or not. Just to test this, now you can see that I run this and it give me a 4. Now to test this, I am going to write some test. So for this I am going to use a keyword called assert. Assert is basically a keyword for which is used to compare input and output of the function and the user given output. Okay, let's see how it's work. So first from sum I will import sum2. Now to write a test, just write in this way, define test sum2, and after that just run assert sum2 1 comma 2 equal 3. So basically you can get idea that this will compare, like it's basically like an if statement. It will compare this 1 and 2 and sum them up 3 equal 3. Now this is okay. Now if I run pytest, then you can test. Now you can see that this is running that file, and here it executed this. Now this is passed. Now you can see this. So now in this way you can write a simple test to test your software, and in this way you can use assert keyword. I will share the link of an in-depth tutorial in the YouTube video description, so you can check that out. And with that, if you like this content, give a like, and if you subscribe that red button and make that gray, that would be really great. And if you want to get some more content regarding this, just leave a comment and share this with your friend and family. Okay, now see you, bye bye.